Inference Labs is really focused on AI model verification and really trust in technology. So you can kind of think of it like SSL for AI models. So in Web 2, when you're on like your banking website, for example, you're logging in and accessing your funds, you want some level of verification, certainty of who's on the other side of that, right? And that's of course going to be your bank, the servers, there's no one in between manipulating data or getting access to the information you're sending over the web. We're building the equivalent of that for AI models. So providing cryptographic certainty that you're using a particular AI model and nothing else. There's no man in the middle. There's no another model that's being swapped in that's going to have a different point of view or a different output altogether. So for Bittensor, I kind of view it as a couple of different things, but the largest one is really this experiment on how to distribute the reward of a network to its participants. So traditionally, with Bitcoin and other networks, the person or the entity that mines the block gets the reward. You mine a Bittensor or a Bitcoin block, you get a certain amount of reward for doing that. With Bittensor, we're asking a completely different question. Every time a block is mined or minted, we say, how do we give out this one tau proportionally to all the participants in the network according to how the network has decided their value? And that's just an experiment that we actually haven't seen before. And I think that on its face is going to be super, super interesting. Now, in terms of why did we get involved with Bittensor, it is the largest liquid AI token to this day, AI network. There just is no second best. There is no other network where people working at Google, Facebook, the big 5 tech companies, ML engineers are quitting their jobs and leaving to go and mine and participate in. That's just something we haven't seen on any other network. There's so many different perspectives on how we should value AI and digital commodities. I think we, as a society, would be in a lot of trouble if we let the same thing that happened to social media happen to AI. So think of the way that large tech companies own the conversation around social media and how people interact with each other and what kind of conversation is allowed in the town square. With AI, the systems that are being built today, the models, what they output, how they bring forward a perspective on the world, if we leave that power in the hands of the same tech companies or the next generation of centralized tech companies, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. We absolutely need an alternative way to compete. We need to be able to bootstrap new types of AI models, different economic systems around that, and just have people, the holder of Bittensor, the person with a single tau, the person with a fraction of a tau, have a say in how that future is crafted.